Marwencol is a documentary film. Now, I wanted to check out this one because Robert Zemeckis and Steve Carell did a movie called Welcome to Marwen. It was a 2018 film that bombed, and I wasn't interested in the film because it looked kind of weird, but this documentary film is the inspiration for that movie, so I wanted to check it out. It was on the Canopy app. This one is about Mark Hogancamp. He was a man who was beaten into a coma by 5 assailants outside of a pub, and he spent 9 days in a coma and had to relearn how to do everything. He had a sympathetic roommate that helped him learn everything, and his mother was there, and various other people were able to help him get back on his feet, but he had to basically learn everything again, like how to move and, how to, about his own life. He forgot about his ex-wife that left him, things of that nature, and the only way to cope was he created Marwen, a little city sort of made of arts and crafts. He would buy dolls, I guess, or action figures, and then change them a little bit, and he would make sure all the little pieces moved and fit. He had a Jeep, and he would take the Jeep on walks to like rough up the tires so it looked more like a war Jeep. And this was his way of building up his dexterity in his hands and sort of healing. However, the documentary doesn't tell you everything in the movie. I found out later on Wikipedia and the Welcome to Marwen movie that he's a cross-dresser, and he got drunk at the bar, told 5 men, the 5 men were actually white supremacists, so they're not the most accepting of people, and then they beat the crap out of him outside. That was the reason why. This movie doesn't even tell you that. It just sort of says, makes him out to be some sort of just random attack, but it wasn't. And then, of course, as he comes out of his shell, people start to like Marwen. I guess some of his friends and family told other people about it, so they wanted to open up an art show, and he's very nervous about his cross-dressing and things like that. It's a very simple, low-key sort of documentary that's not too invasive because, he's the subject. They don't want to push him too hard, so there's some interview with his friends and family and how he's coping and how he's learning to, reintegrate into society. It's a really interesting look, but I think the documentary doesn't even give you all the details, which is bad. So it could have been more interesting. They could have, I'm not saying press Mark and like embarrass him on camera. I'm saying, at least tell the full story. They didn't even do that, and they never even tell you the follow-up of him charging his attackers like in the fictional movie. So Marwencol is an interesting topic, but I feel like it could have went deeper into the subject. So I give it a 4 out of 10.